Welcome to another wonderful week of Dungeons and Dungeons. Thank you all for coming.
You're welcome.
Good to see you all. I love having you. Yes, hot cocoa night for everybody but Ryan. And me, because I'm dying. But it's okay, because we're playing D&D. Woohoo! This is the best place to do it. Actually, all right, really morbid, but like hilarious thought and sequence I went through today. I was like, yo, what if I become a Make-A-Wish kid because of how bad things are getting? And I'm like, what would my Make-A-Wish be? And I'm like, you know what would be nerdy? If I was a DM for Critical Role. That would probably be a wish. And I started going through like, what would I run? And I just ended up like panicking by the end of it, where I'm just like, I don't think there's anything I can run. Then I'm like, nah, you can run anything. And they'd have fun going back and forth. And then finally I was like, what if I could DM for Dave Chappelle? Now that seems amazing. All right, regardless.
I'm expecting like, can my Make-A-Wish be, I don't know, just like...
Oh, no.
That's where I thought it was
No.
going.
Can I say something on an unrelated and exciting note?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, right now at Wendy's, you can get 20 spicy chicken nuggets for $5.02.
20 chicken nuggets!
Well, I know what...
Spicy chicken nuggets.
I know where the deal is. If my entire insides weren't falling apart, I would go there. I would definitely get that.
I did that last week, and I'm just like so excited
Wow,
about it.
that is a
I
fantastic
just need
deal.
to tell like everyone.
I
chicken
agree.
per dollar ratio is on point.
Wendy's
Also,
so
what's been really funny is I've told
100%.
like 3 different groups of people that.
Yeah.
And like they always, when I say like, oh, I have something exciting to tell people, they're always like, she's pregnant.
Oof.
And it's
That was my
never
first
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Like,
I won't lie.
That's pretty on point. Yeah. Well, this is basically how. That's spot on for the age group and the yeah.
Yep.
That's
we
it.
got another year and a half. We're good.
Woo!
Oh,
At
alright.
least.
Woo!
Have a plan.
Yep.
Smart.
There's a time clock.
Think.
Yeah, you know, like the implant
A
runs
time
out
clock.
sometime.
No, like there's a biological clock.
Yes, but like 36.
30 is my second.
That's dangerous. That's at risk.
It is, but we're 24. We got time. And she's younger than you, right, too?
I'm 25.
Yeah.
It's just
All the, yeah. I had to like.
No reason to rush. You're still hi. It starts at 36. One of my relatives gave birth at 40. 30? I don't believe it. Technology's amazing.
Geriatric, and then like, you know, I have a certain number of kids that I want, and so it's like.
Okay, that's also fair.
Space it out,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
so, like, mom
that
doesn't
is
go
fair.
insane.
Yes, you're not perpetually pregnant for 19 years. I feel that.
if we don't hit our quota, we can just come back.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Or get a dog,
Yeah.
because you might be sick of it at some point. And be like, I need to go down a
Something
notch.
that'll actually listen.
Yeah. Something where, gives you the love back after some time. This is all staying in. I'm not cutting this.
So anyway,
Yes.
Wendy's.
Let's-
Nuggets, they're great.
Terrific.
Please sponsor us.
I would love
That
it.
would be gold.
So, last time in Waterdeep, Ignatius and Tyrion had a wonderful day as the rest of you, finishing up your meals, slept in the next day and had tummy aches, and that's why you stayed in bed all day so Tyrion and Ignatius could do their own thing.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
During that, they talked to Salem for quite a while, and Ignatius and Tyrion really got to know each other. They explored each other's backgrounds. Ryan forgot to push Tyrion as normal, so we didn't learn much more about Tyrion. But the good news is they did, in fact, visit with Blackstaff, and they discussed the elemental orb with her, and they are looking to have the rest of the group join them to continue that discussion at some point. They learned some pretty interesting information that Ignatius will try to remember and tell and share if he feels that way. And they visited Adams of the West shop and found out Adam is not in town right now. But not capable of enchantments, but he does have a list of items that he can sell. So, you guys wake up inside your wonderful home, inside Troll Skull Manor or Lift's Place, owned by Tullius, because he still has the deed, that he got from Volo, who has been missing for quite some time. The city is pretty loud with the shambling of guards. You hear metallic marches all the time in high patrol because this is a time of war, and there is a siege attempted and now in retreat, but waiting in the outskirts, where the Cobalt Alliance has dug in outside Waterdeep, and they're waiting to make their move as Waterdeep is prepping for either a counterattack or trying to figure out what their move is while they've had their alliance with the North. All those politics aside, you guys are free to do whatever you want during the day. I have all kinds of stuff written for side downtime activities. So the world is your oyster. And I do want to take out a book here. The Dungeon Master's Guide might be helpful. I just kept forgetting to go grab that.
That's a good book.
These are some good books that I might grab. All right. Ignatius, you walk back with Tyrion. You guys enter into the Lift's place inside the bar, and you in fact find that Tyrion is a bit tired, and he goes up to his room to lay down for a bit, just as the rest of the crew comes down the stairs.
Oh. Yeah.
You see him like, nah.
I'll catch you later, man.
It's like, I'm going to bed. Jeez. Tired. Had a rough day.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you're not one to talk.
Hey, Ignatius. How's the day been?
That eyebrow, man.
Can you hear Ryan?
I can now. My internet was skipping out for a second.
Oh, no. Charnug asked you how you were.
Oh, good. Went for a nice stroll around town, get a berry on things. Met the wonderful Blackstaff. I got put on I signed some contract to do work around town. Something about having magical abilities. Yeah. Not too bad. Are you guys feeling better?
Yeah. Just so much trouble and.
It must have been something.
Good. Good, I'm glad.
I did my best, okay?
I mean, I probably should have just made Liv do it, honestly.
I don't even know if I've seen him yet since I've been back.
I'm still here. He's behind the bar. It's so good to see you all. I know time was brief, but you got to catch up with your friends here, and I've been taking care of the bar, as you all know.
Well, thanks, man.
Your earnings are not much. There was quite a downturn, and then an upturn, and then a downturn again. But you do each have 10 gold pieces waiting for you for your earnings.
Oh,
I'm just
wow,
glad the
thanks.
place is here safe and sound.
So we covered rent, and everything was going pretty well.
It's been 5 years.
Yes, it's been tough on all of us, especially Ivana. Would you be quiet?
Do you know where she is?
Okay, I'll try to keep
I think I heard Yvonne somewhere.
She didn't say. She said she had business to attend to when she left, and she didn't know how long she'd be gone.
I feel like I reached out to her at one point. Maybe. And she said something similar again. Or maybe she didn't respond. Can't remember which.
Push it.
Yeah. Didn't. Yeah. I think you're right. So,
Yes.
so we miss anything this morning?
In here, just the usuals that come in through here. Matt still talking with everybody. The black staff showing up was quite a surprise to all of us. Yes, they took both Tyrion and Ignatius for a walk around earlier today. But other than that, she does frequent in here every now and then to talk to Matt and some of the regulars. I haven't made much progress on creating new drinks since you've been gone, so I do apologize for that. Well, I was hoping you could maybe help out while you're back.
Well, I am. I sure am. And I can help you with that right this very second.
Oh, well, sure, certainly. Gather any materials you can, and we can create some new concoctions.
Alright, so I walk behind the bar.
Yep.
What all is there?
It's very abysmal. It's pretty much very basic stuff, ales and some wines, but nothing special. It seems like you would have to go out and restock if you wanted to try and find flowers, herbs, and other ingredients to try and mix and start making some stuff right now.
Where did the bitters go?
Oh, they went all right. Well, during one of those months when we owed about 1,000 gold pieces, we had to start selling some of our wine in the wine cellar and the bitters and.
That sounds like compromise to me.
Well, the tax collector is been coming around. It is wartime, and every earning everyone has is 25% of the income. So he probably will be coming around for each and every one of you at some point.
I don't make any money.
Do you live here?
I mean, but yes, but I mean,
He's gonna find you.
I think we can overlook our monetary problems for any, war fighting that we'll probably be doing.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Certainly bring that up. And you have favoritism in the courts, I'm sure.
I'd like to think so.
I would hope so. I would hope so.
I would hope so as well.
It looks like
Out of game, Zach's mic's very quiet.
Oh yeah, because they're all muted.
Oh,
Remember, because it was just us last week. Thanks for letting me know.
well.
Can you hear everybody now?
Can
Yes.
you hear me? Am
Okay,
I
cool.
speaking clearly?
My apologies. Thanks for
That's
reminding
all
me.
right.
Because it was just them, so I just took the thing and plopped it right here, and it's just like, all right, here we go.
All right.
Much better.
We've got friends in high places.
Yes. So it sounds like I need to do some shopping to restock around here.
I think we all might need to do some shopping, yeah.
I need to get some
Let's do it.
armor as well, I think.
Alright, let's get you some armor.
Places out and about.
As much as I love these scars,
Do you have any
I would
money?
prefer to not get any more. Yeah, I have plenty, I
Alright.
think. Because we
Very
just
good.
did that
We
job,
just got
right?
cash.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where you got the gold pieces. You got 1,000 gold pieces from the job from.
That's right. For
boat.
the smuggling.
Yeah, smuggling.
The job
The job.
that we
That old job.
Yep.
we kind of
Totally legal.
Scoberheim! We're going to Scoberheim!
yeah, Scover. Yeah.
This is where we are. Yeah.
So, would I know of anywhere in town where I could go to stock up on my bar supplies?
You knew old places in town when you lived here for quite some time, but, you know, who knows what's changed in 5 years. You
All
should
right.
take a gander.
What do you think would be my favorite spot?
Let me...
Something a little bit rustic, but still on the cutting edge of innovation.
Yeah.
As
That's
far as the bar scene goes, the mixologists.
right. Yeah.
Probably gotta visit one of those
Bartenders Inc.
dance clubs or something.
Acme for bartenders.
IKEA alcohol edition.
yeah.
Let's see.
Just has like bar setups.
Can't get them together. The instructions are in Dwarvish.
There's plenty of places. What would be your favorite? I just want to get the list of all the shops here. Old Zoblob!
No, we're not going to Zoblobs.
Yeah,
no,
no,
bar
for you there.
supplies.
There's nothing
we
for you
don't
there.
need to go to the vape store.
Oh, why not?
It's pretty warm. I'm gonna turn the space on.
Oh, yes, please do. Please do.
I've heard if you vape improperly, it could cause a magical
Make sure you
explosion
do it till
that
the
kills you.
Oh my.
the
Yes.
green light's off.
I'm gonna just turn it down, actually.
No,
Turn it
you
down.
can- or
Actually, you
unplug
could
it.
turn it up. Actually, I think it's a bit cold in here.
Oh, you should?
I mean, is it? What's the season in Waterdeep?
Warm.
right
it's
now?
spring. It's summer. It's
Never
transitioning
mind.
because the
Turn
north
it
is about to have
down.
winter.
We need AC.
Uh,
Last time I was here, it was winter.
oh well, I can't use that shop.
think.
That has a thing that doesn't exist in my world.
It's guns. It's got bullets.
Almost.
The bullet store.
Ignatius, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'll tag along, I suppose.
Do you have anything you want to buy? I see you got your fancy new armor and shield and sword from the Valkyrie. Do you need anything else?
I think I've been.
He could use a haircut.
Isn't he bald?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the
He's-
joke.
I'm not bald.
Oh no, you have hair.
Yeah,
Oh nice.
black.
Oh nice.
How long?
Well, you're going to be bald.
I have black hair and then a beard, but no mustache.
Oh right,
I feel
right.
that. I
Could
feel
you describe the hairstyle?
that. Yeah. Is it like an undercut?
Yeah.
It's basically it's It's almost like a military cut, but just like a little longer, I guess.
All right.
Gotcha.
Do you normally wear a helmet?
When I'm in battle or
Right.
I don't know why you would
traveling,
cover up that.
but
I'm just-
around the city, I don't put the helmet on.
I'm just trying to remember why I didn't realize that you weren't bald.
Well, you've been in
What do you
combat
want
one
to
day.
do?
You know, I think
I was wearing the helmet for most of the time we were
think we could pick
first
up some tinker
meeting,
things.
so
right. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Dilithas, herbs, and exotic plants. is
Let's
one
go.
place You could go.
Oh,
We're
I
going.
also want to sell a breastplate.
One breastplate.
Okay.
Where'd you get a breastplate?
I had it before.
From
but
what?
Now, I don't know. Random armor buying?
Probably loot and shit.
All right.
Well, it fit me,
Is
and
it-
then, I got this
It
other
fit
one,
you,
and
it's
now I don't
probably-
need two. I'm just lugging it around.
We can
so-
sell that one to help defer the cost of mine.
Oh, okay.
And there's a fine wine shop. Denimir's Fine Wines.
Oh, I don't need that prissy stuff. Just bring me to the place that's going to get the job done.
Straight to the point, I see.
What was the
Classic.
first one you said?
It was.
It was the Delithas.
Herbs
Northward.
and exotic plants.
Dilithas,
Delithas.
herbs and exotic plants.
Herbs and exotic plants.
If you want to use that to mix drinks.
Alright.
How
And-
about liquor?
That was the Fine Wines. We did find that
Is
place.
that the only place?
We need
No,
liquor.
there's
I need whiskey.
there's also Bradill's Fine Wines.
Oh, wow. There's so many rich people around
Are
here.
they,
This
is it like
terrible.
a rivalry? Is it?
Definitely.
this is terrible.
This is very much. There
It's like
is
Saratoga.
Delights. Delpha's Delights. This is a very luxury shop,
Which is closest?
but that one probably wouldn't have what you wanted.
Are there any other bars around here that I
Of course, there's another bar.
so I could negotiate with them, perhaps?
It's
Or we
the
could
bar
see-
owned by Vance, your rival, who showed up last night, who was like, I can't believe they're back, and then ran
We
away.
could come to terms, I'm sure.
You might be able to.
Let's go to the
Or-
herb shop first.
We could rob him dry.
I would prefer to not.
Not rob him, but I mean, our business would be so spectacular. Like when
true.
we were back.
That's true.
And then, Liv can take the cuts. And then maybe we could be tax exempt if we're fighting in the war.
Perhaps.
And then we'll be rich when we come back. And then we'll go to Adam of the West. And we'll get stronger. And we'll just rinse and repeat.
I want Adam to work on this sword. I want this to be his opus, honestly.
His
Adam
magnum
is
opus.
not here currently.
Oh,
Well, whenever he gets back. I mean, it's not like a rush.
I hope he's not dead.
Yeah.
It's a deadly
I
world
think
out there.
he's just on a
I
trip.
cast sending to Adam.
Okay.
Adam,
It's the worst fucking spell in the world.
Adam, it's Tellius. Are you alive? I like your goods. Hope all is well.
This crosses planes of dimensions too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't
Why?
make a spell.
What did you do, Wizards of the Coast?
I don't know.
They never thought people were going to use it like a text message.
Yeah.
Right?
Thanks, Jester. You ruined everything.
You up?
Yeah.
Hey, you up?
You
Well, they're burning their spell slots. Yeah, it doesn't matter when they're not fighting.
Yep.
And that's when they're gonna bug everybody when they're not fighting.
Yep.
So they basically have 21 messages a day.
It's a third level spell slot. I can't just.
Oh,
use
that's
it. It's
nice.
like I can only use it like.
Yeah, you can't
Six
use it.
times
You,
at
only
high
get,
level-
you get
with
like a
high
lot of
levels.
low level spell slots.
I can't wait till you're level 20 and burning 9th level spells to get in one extra
right.
sending. You get an extra 40 words at 9th level.
Unlimited words
Yeah.
for a 9th level spell sending.
Oh, that sounds like Tellius. That sounds like Tellius. And your voice
Oh my
back. Oh, everything is fine. Just doing some old research and reconnaissance for new products. I should be back within the fortnight. Or longer.
Fortnite.
I don't know.
No, Force Night. It's something different.
It's could take a while or not at all. Or forever. Or I'll be back tomorrow.
Your boys in the astral sea.
That was not a very convincing reply on when he'd get back, but he said he would be back at some point.
I'd take him at his word.
His word was very jumbled. It was the fourth night, then it was maybe longer, then it was maybe tomorrow, then it was maybe forever. So, kind of.
So we're between tomorrow
And forever.
and forever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
narrows it
which
down.
is a pretty
Okay.
big range.
At least it's not yesterday.
There are a lot of
Yeah.
things that can happen between now and then, so
I mean, yeah, we were gone for like 5 years
true.
in the span of like 2 months. So, yeah.
Yes.
Well, regardless, let's go get some herbs, I think.
All
Sure, let's
right.
go to the herb shop.
Herbs.
Uh,
Ignatius the herbist.
All
So,
right. You guys go out into the streets, and you do notice as soon as you exit your manor, something that you didn't see this morning. It wasn't quite there, Ignatius, but next to
Excuse me.
your house, you have your gates and everything. Not even a couple houses down, because you border a bunch of other ones. You see a pop-up stand there, and it says Vance's Best Bar.
What is that?
how does the pop-up stand look?
It looks okay. It looks like it was a little rushed together. It's wood planks over, painted sign on it, and there's all sorts of drinks
Was it-
on there, and there seems to be someone manning behind
Was
it.
it there yesterday?
Is there a line?
It was not there yesterday.
Is there a line?
There seems to be just one or two people right now coming by as they're looking and perusing their venue that
Let's
they
have a
have. There's like a
gander.
stand-up thing, and it's like etched in very much like a beer fest. Where did I go to a brew fest with you guys?
Brewfest.
Brewfest.
Brew fest, where they have like here's the 3 that are here, and this is how much alcohol content is in there.
Yeah. Let's have a gander.
All right.
Vance!
You see the ones, the people buying stuff. They start running away because your loud voice is so intimidating, and you're still a big guy, even though you have your disguise on. You come over there, and you see this individual behind. He has all these blue garbs all over him. It's almost like the what are the Revolution hats?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The cap
The
that Gay
cabaret
Chivera
thing.
would wear.
Type thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Sure.
Remember how
wearing a hat.
Sam Riegel for an hour and a half was like, I need this hat.
He's wearing a hat.
It's like a triangle-shaped hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's wearing a triangle-shaped
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah.
Beret?
It's like a
maybe?
cabaret
No.
type
No,
thing.
it's not quite
Okay.
that. Anyway, he's got that and all these beautiful,
Definitely
like,
not a beret.
fancy ass clothing on. It looks like blue velvet all the way around, and he's got these like gauntlets on that he uses to bang on top of the desk that he's at, or the bar that he serves at. And he goes, look what the cat dragged outside. Looks like you guys did survive whatever you were gone for 5 years. Pretty rude of you just to leave the poor tavern over there to be thrown under the bus.
You mean our tavern?
Yes, your
Tavern.
tavern. Yes, the inferior tavern to advances.
Seems pretty rude of you to assume what we've been through in 5 years.
It's gonna be one of those days.
Well, I mean, it looks like the times have been nice to your clothes. I wish I could say the same about your bar, though. This little pop-up stand here is...
Oh, it's part of our new expansion project. We actually are rolling in so much money they thought we expand to other blocks here. Direct orders from the big honcho himself.
The big honcho.
Big honcho.
Vance. That's the guy that came into your bar disheveled, just like, no! Back! And left.
I'd be afraid if I was Vance.
I second that.
Roll an intimidation check.
Now, I'm sorry you had to hear that. She's just... I can't hold her back all the time. Intimidation? Isn't it, like, negative for you?
Yeah, so it's an 18.
Oh my god.
Or Hana just gives the look
Excellent.
glowing up where you only get the little bits of the eyes, and you see like, he is thinking this might have been a bad idea to set up shop this close, and he starts looking like maybe a couple houses down would have been a little safer than this.
You think?
He's sweating now. He's taking out a little trying to not on my beautiful Persian fabric.
So you're saying we just got back into town after being gone for 5 years, and this is what you'd like to do the day after?
Just coming from the big boss.
Oh, so this is what Vance wants.
Oh, yes. This
You know,
is.
Vance seems like a pretty vindictive fellow. Why wouldn't you like to come work in a nice family environment?
We have benefits.
Yep.
Vance doesn't pay benefits. What kind of benefits we talking?
We take care of our own. You get a nice Christmas bonus. You get a turkey every
Yep.
Thanks, Morrow.
every Autumn Fest.
Every autumn.
Every
fest.
Autumn Fest, yeah.
Make a persuasion check, Tellius first.
So I rolled a 6, but I know it's really high.
You're a bard.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's an 18.
Oh, so it's gonna be.
For a 6?
I rolled a 1. That's a
plus-
34.
It's plus 12.
Oh, excuse me, Lyris. I didn't know you were back from wherever you came from.
He's a bard.
Please deal with me. Oh, that's a 38 on a history check here. I know how the world was born. I know it all. Everything now. All right, Lyris, do you want to tell us? I'm going back now, and he disappears back into a book. All right, sorry. That sounds pretty alluring. I am quite the mixer here. As he goes down, he starts pouring some stuff, and he starts doing some tricks. He's doing the fancy things I saw in Imager today, where all these people, where they take the bottles, and he has the one that you do the mixing in, and he has another one of the bottles, and he's like throwing it behind his back and catching it with the bottle, and then like shaping it out of air and putting stuff in, and quite a show's going on, and it's actually pretty impressive. He's doing a really good job of flipping the bottles, hitting up the cans, pouring multiple drinks, and he's pouring like 3 flagons on the bottom, and then this longer, more glass-like structure that you're not used to seeing. This looks custom-made for whatever he does. And you see him get up to the top and start pouring, and then right at the end, he does a little like, and a little spark comes, and you see this fire go off, and all these sparkles. And then it stops. He's like, how about a familiar drink? Tell me what you think of my talents.
It looks impressive, but how does it taste?
I drink it. How does it taste?
How does it taste?
It tastes fruity. It's got this like sparkling water kick to it, but it tastes very much like a mix of papaya and mango. It's got this very tropical flavor to it that takes you to like wonderful beaches. If any of you have ever been, you yes.
I mean, we all
Occasionally.
just got off a boat.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't think you've
What's
ever.
a beach?
I don't think
Memories
you've ever
aren't there?
chilled
No,
out.
no.
Yeah. In your current memory, I don't think you've ever had any of that. So
Tastes familiar.
yeah.
This is quite pleasant.
This is exotic. Certainly won't be finding this anywhere.
It's quite an evolution.
That was quite nice. You'd be a fine addition to the staff as a mixologist, working with the head mixologist, Charnock here.
I would be very excited to.
There's room for promotion, probably.
Well, this.
We're busy people.
What are you paying? What are your
What are you getting paid right now?
Sidebar.
Yeah.
What's like average pay?
to
Yeah.
live a comfortable lifestyle per day with all your costs is 1 gold piece a day.
Okay.
For a normal person living a really nice life. Most people can make it on like 5 silver pieces a day. If you're living on coppers a day, it's pretty bad.
How much do we reckon Vance is paying him?
You have to make a check for that.
Well, he did
You-
just ask him.
You can after he makes a check.
It would be good to insight him
Yeah.
first.
Intelligence check. You would just be trying to figure out what you think
I don't think
people
I
are
should
paying.
do that.
So go ahead and give an intelligence roll.
You might be the one to-
You know, I woke up today and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it. You know, it's
He's inspiring himself. He's a genius.
the weather's nice. You know,
It is.
well rested. It's nice to be back at home.
Yeah.
Warm,
Warm, 78 degrees,
Yeah,
sunny
warm.
day.
you know, can let the muscles, rest easy. How much is Vance paying you?
Well, right now he's paying me a very modest 8 silver pieces a day. So it's enough to get by and making me a pretty happy.
Enough to
happy
get
camper.
by.
Yes.
Do you fancy yourself a fellow who wants to just get by?
No, I think all of us aspire. We're just all down on our luck, golden heirs.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll start you off at 1 gold piece a day.
He just picks up all of his crap. He just starts putting it inside all of his bags and tying things off. And
Wait. It would behoove you to tell Vance that you're leaving. You don't have to say where to, but it would be the honourable thing to do.
Right, of course.
He'll need to fill his stuff in.
still putting shit in his bag. And you see the pop-up shop. He just sort of goes underneath, and you see this little bat. Whack! And just the whole top of it just comes down. And just like, I'm sure you guys could probably figure out the rest of this. All right, I will be at your place. When would you like me to start?
Tonight.
Oh, what time?
Probably around 6.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Make sure you don't give Liv any crap. He's been around for a while.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Charnook, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. This is... Yes, sir.
You know, we were about to make a run to restock our store for some herbs.
Oh.
Would you like to take a little bit of money and make yourself busy?
Yes, absolutely. I this is my passion. I could go out and try and find some stuff, sure.
Yeah. Could you get maybe the basics and then whatever you think would be nice for maybe 2 or 3 special drinks for the night?
Certainly,
Yeah.
certainly.
How much do you think that'll set us back?
Special drinks and getting... How much restocking are we looking at here?
Bare bones. We're
it's
completely
pretty
bare bones right now. Yeah.
It'll probably be steep, but about like we could probably get about 5 gold to get you where you need to be.
give him
About
10.
10 gold.
Yep.
To,
Yep.
Woo!
We're loaded.
Woo! As you are discussing this with this individual, whose name you don't even know yet, I just realized.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah. You gave him a job, don't even know his name.
That's fine.
You start hearing some noises from the distance, the shuffling of metal armor and feet coming over, and you're, hey, what's this all about? What's going on over here?
Oh no, it couldn't be.
Hey, where's your permit? Yeah, where's your permit?
Oh, my fellows.
As
My good fellows.
two guards come up and they see, oh, look at this sorry lot. I haven't seen them in like about 3 years, 5 years, probably about 5 years.
I go in for an embrace.
Oh, they embrace you. Oh, look at this guy.
Yes.
Oh my God, we're gonna get
fellas,
fucked up again. As they're high fiving.
Tell your friends.
As the other guy is taking the gold and is tiptoeing away from the stand right now.
Tell your friends. We're back in town.
Oh.
We're doing a grand reopening tonight.
Tonight.
Oh,
Yeah, that's terrific.
Come
Newt.
at
Bring as many
6:30.
people as you can.
I will. Well, we're working, but we'll be there. 100%.
Soon
Tell
as
the
your
town.
shift ends, we got rooms, we got booze, we got food.
I mean, when does a shift end?
And entertainment from yours truly.
Oh, this is our lucky day. This is our lucky day. But give us one moment as they go over to the stand. Ah, God, they start breaking the stand down. I don't see a permit for this. As they rip it and tear it apart. And like, all right, sorry. We've been having quite a lot of those popping up all throughout the streets. You know what I'm saying? And can't have that.
That's your solution.
Yeah, well, that's our solution.
I'm not. Nothing wrong with it. I just.
Well, if they're not here,
It's like
can't
they-
show a permit.
Right,
Get it off
it's-
the streets. Keep it off the streets.
Right.
off the
Keep it
streets.
off the streets, of
Keep it
course.
off the
I'm glad to see that hasn't changed.
Never.
Some
not
things
once.
never change.
No, that's certain. The world's at war, but no one keeps it on the streets.
Right.
Otherwise, you get a paddling. See, that's why we have these.
Whoa.
As the other one in the background is being on the stand still.
Whoa. Right.
Terrific.
Right
Terrific
on
to
then.
see you too.
Have a fantastic shift. I hope you find the night well.
Oh, what wonderful!
Truly.
It's only like mid-afternoon right now.
I figured.
But we will most certainly see you, and we're going to tell all sorts of people. The other one gets up, sir, someone walking by. Hey,
Planning a party.
hey! So people stop at the police. The tavern's having a reopening tonight. You're like, okay. Can I go? Yeah, be on your way. Keep it off the streets.
That's too funny.
Right. So after they've moved on,
Is he gone?
He's actually
Shit.
just like 15 feet left of the stand, just standing there with all this crap. They didn't bother to ask him
That's
anything.
amazing.
They just beat up the stand, and he didn't say anything.
Right on then. So,
wait, what's his name? Wait,
what was
I
your name?
walk up to him. I'm sorry, but what was your name?
Oh, my name is Loop.
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 Yep.
L-O-P?
Lupe.
L-U-P.
Right. Lupe or Loop?
Depends on which region you're from. Our heritage, you will get the Lupe from the southern regions of Whitland. Most aren't cultured enough to say it, so we just settle for Loop.
I would call you Lupe.
I love it. I love it. Brings me memories of home.
Right. Very good. That's how we are. We're family here. So, as you may have overheard,
Added him to my allies.
we may be we may be expecting
It's gonna be quite a crowd.
more people than anticipated. If you need more gold to stock up for a big
Certainly.
event,
As much as you want to give me, I can prepare for.
well, how much will we need for a big extravagant reopening?
Extravagant. Oh, you might. Well, very expensive wines can cost you upwards of a single wine for like 100 gold pieces.
That's,
Keep in mind
that's
our
not what I mean. I just mean,
demographic.
enough to make sure everyone's got.
We want to
What they
make
need.
sure.
We want kegs.
We
We
want
want-
to
We
take
need kegs.
We can get that for cheap.
right.
All sorts of. All right, yeah, like 40 or 50 gold will get us probably.
All right. How about this?
10,
I'll give you
20
100 gold.
20 kegs. We don't need that. No, that's irresponsible. Somebody's gonna die.
I own.
No one has to drink it. We can stockpile it.
Yeah,
that's
it's
fair.
just it's for supplies. We need to be as well stocked going forward because we don't know what kind of supplies.
Yeah, give him that and then give
we
him
might-
some money for a cart as well, because there's
Right.
no way you're gonna
Yeah.
carry all that.
Well, that was going to be factored in, and exact. Well, then yes, that's that.
All right.
I was going to ask. about
100
that.
gold.
Okay. Oh my.
Make sure you're all set. And
Even Vance has never been this gracious.
Lupe,
Yes.
I have faith in you.
actually,
Roll a charisma check. Can you inspire him without inspiration?
19.
you rolled a 19. Holy shit!
Yes, sir.
Oh my god!
I'm a bard now.
You're a bard now.
He's got tears in his eyes. It's like this rejuvenation. What started as his like way of making his
His dream or reality.
his mark on the world to fight back against this old news in town has now become part of the legend that's going to grow of the return.
Let's go.
We're doing good, lads.
We're taking over Waterdeep. First step has begun.
All right.
Steal the hearts of the people, then take the hearts of the.
Then take the heart of the Blackstaff.
No.
And we take the heart of the.
Well, I will be there as soon as I can. I have some wonderful errands to run. You will not be disappointed in me.
Glad to hear it.
All right.
See you.
Good, we
Lupe.
don't want to be disappointed in you.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we're fine.
He is terrified of Orhan at
That's
this point.
amazing.
His first impression is a lasting impression.
Aww.
Scared the bejesus out of him and then twisted him to your side.
I'm sorry. Is he a human?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
I'll write that down.
Lupe. Like Guadalupe?
All right. So,
Sure.
Well, I suppose.
So he's off and skipping about, and you guys can hear as turning the corner more. Hi! Hey, you, sir! Stop there! Stop! What, officer? There's a reopening tonight!
yes.
You keep hearing little bits of that as stuff's going on.
Fantastic.
That was so worth the 100 gold.
Absolutely.
All right. What else?
I can
Nope.
split it with you. Okay.
Nope.
What else would you like to do?
Do we want to secure any food supplies? Make sure that everybody gets their wings with the bees. I don't know. Do you guys? Think
Oh,
that-
do you sell food at your bar?
A little bit. Not really the primary focus, but you.
It's
you need
mainly
some
a
grub.
bar, but we need some food to soak up the,
Need some
Sure.
good-
libations. Yeah, we should
Always
probably.
love some bar food.
I wonder if
Yeah.
Felipe could handle that.
I mean,
He's
I,
gone.
I could message him right now.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
I think that might be a good idea. He has enough to cover it.
How do you spell butcher?
Butcher.
CHER.
Oh, Jesus, read.
But sure.
UTC. Cool. Just easier to.
Lupe, we're gonna need food too.
Ma! You can. Okay.
You serve powerful masters.
He doesn't know what he's gotten himself
Yes,
into.
no fucking clue.
You can make your dreams a reality.
Dude, we'll be on an adventure. We'll just be like, Lupe! How's the bar?
Lupe did remember to go tell Vance.
Good.
Can you do sending on a ghost?
Yeah.
Only one way to
he's
find out.
He's technically still on the. I don't think that we need to. Why?
No, it just popped in my head, and I'm really curious now.
I think he would be able to because it is a creature, and it is on the same plane of existence.
Only one way to find out.
But was there anything else that we wanted to?
Well, that was our main objective, and we just completed it in like 15 minutes.
That was fantastic. That was the most pleasant conversation I've had in weeks.
You guys are the best bar owners I've ever seen. That was amazing.
We used to run a pretty cool establishment. It was our home. Like when we first all arrived here, business was booming. We went to take care of some fiendish business and got stuck in some weird time freeze chamber thing. People thought we were dead, and now we're back for the first time. And yeah, I think it'd be nice to throw a nice party.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, us being back and all.
With some hired help, I'm sure whenever we go out on adventures, the bar can continue being profitable and
Exactly my
enjoyed
point.
by all.
Like that. Did you see what he was doing?
He was pretty damn impressive.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm pretty good at my job, but I think he might have gone to school or something for this.
He's
Oh yes,
definitely
and that's
skilled.
the type of person you want keeping the bar open when you're out of town.
Of course, but can he swing a hammer or a mace like you? Absolutely
You know,
not.
I don't know. He might be able to.
Oh, maybe, but not with as much raw power.
He might be able to. If he had a belt.
Charnock,
Don't let him cheat.
Charnock, we both know I'm just as strong as you without the belt.
You know. Alright.
You-
That's
I forgot what I was looking up. Damn it. I was preempting something and
So,
now it's gone. I have
we
no
have,
idea what I was doing.
It's something about a butcher, maybe.
Nah, don't worry about it. That's there. There's something else I was doing with our
Right,
characters.
so
I don't remember.
you mentioned you wanted to get some tinkering stuff.
Yes, please.
Alright, where would you like to go?
I don't know. Wherever there's a spot.
Oh, sure. There are quite a lot of shops inside Waterdeep that have tinkering supplies, tinkering tools, can teach tinkering, that sell tinkered supplies and clockwork items. What in particular are you looking for?
Like alchemy stuff.
Alchemy type stuff?
Yeah.
Tinkering alchemy type stuff, because then you might also be wanting to go to the herbs place and alchemy stores. There are legit alchemy stores too. So
What's your goal?
Just to have supplies for the next time we level up, so I can become an alchemist.
dope. Yeah, sure.
Oh, you just want to get out of this place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plenty of places. Aurora's South High Road shop is one you could go to.
Yeah, sounds great.
All right. So you guys ask around like, hey, what's some of the places to get herbs and alchemy stuff? And they're like, you haven't heard of Aurora's? Well, aren't you in for a treat? And you're like, yeah, okay, where is it? And you guys end up going toward the South Ward, taking you a little while. As you track your way down there, you see Aurora's South High Road shop. It meets just where the South Ward intersects with the Trades Ward. And so it's just like right on that long street that splits Waterdeep. It's right on one of those corners. And it's, a pretty typical shop from the outskirts. It has a nice sign on it that hangs down, a little potion, like, you know how you would cast iron and then it's very thin and that's just hanging outside. Glass windows. We can see all sorts of plants and vinery growing out of it. And you guys walk into the store and you get hit with all sorts of like a Yankee Candle, imagine. It's just basically like, I like that one smell, but
I can't smell anything anymore.
Yep.
What is this?
Aurora comes from behind the desk. You can see she is a
Fantasy Yankee Candle.
elf. Yep. She is a elf. Looks like high elf status. She is got nice long limbs, pretty typical drapes all over, like her clothes draped down. They're very elongated. Almost looks like she's wearing like drapes or blankets. You don't really know where the outfit actually begins and where it ends. In that sense, yeah, just like, are you a ghost for Halloween? Is this what we're doing? Her hair is disheveled, not taken care of well at all, and she's living her best life.
I will address her in Elvish.
Dope. Okay. What do you address her with?
Good afternoon. My name's Tellius. I would see to peruse your shop.
It's been so long since I've been greeted in my native tongue. Wonderful to meet you, Tellius. Feel free to peruse my shop, and if you have any questions, please let me know.
I'll kneel and kiss her hand.
Make a charisma check to see if that weirds her out or not.
20.
You're too much.
I bow and take my leave.
Tellius tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, I just hit home run after home run. Bing! 2 for 2. Excuse me. You guys have some advantage and leeway with the 20 for shop prices because Tellius made a good impression.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll walk by Tellius and be like, very smooth, Sir Tellius.
Well, I happen to know my way around elves. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Give him a wink.
Good to know.
So
Yes.
I was hoping
Yep.
to get some kind of like starter kit.
Absolutely.
Starter kit.
Alchemist
I
kit.
don't know what that would look
Alchemist
like,
supplies.
but
Yep.
Alchemy for dummies.
There's an
Yep.
alchemist supplies. Since you guys really turned down the charm today, she inquires to you as your question, like, "Hey, where's your alchemist supplies?" She's like, "Oh, another aspiring alchemist. Wonderful. Well, typically these sell for about 50 gold pieces, but because you were so kind to me today, and I can tell you all look like some special folks, I'd be willing to sell it for 25 gold pieces to you."
oh, how generous! Why, thank you. And I'll give her that.
Cool. She takes out this. As you hand it over, there is a sack of all different sorts of alchemist supplies in there, mainly like the materials. And she hands you like a bowl that you can help crush stuff in, and the stick that goes with it. That's a part of it, a little separately. It's a little finer too. It's not just your typical wooden like. It has little trimmings of like metals on there. It looks like bits of bronzes as well. And the pole itself is wood though on one end and metal on the other. So you can be resourceful in like hitting it with wood or crushing it with metal, whatever might be your desire, whether mixing or crushing the materials. Yeah, so you have all the supplies. It's an aroma of scents and smells and all sorts of interesting things to fiddle with. Is there anything else you might be interested in my shop today?
What kind of things do you carry?
Yeah, I mean, what kind of
I
things of
kinda wanna just
interest?
look around.
Yeah.
Oh, certainly. As you start looking around, you can see the shop is very much more like laid out, like long tables that we have here, and all sorts of items are laid out. One side is like categorized for certain types of items, the other more ingredients for items, and that's the structure of the store. There's not really any shelves, where the walls are more growing plants that you've seen her already like pick off and put into a certain place. Like she's growing her supplies inside the store as well. Well, we have wonderful ingredients all around to have vials. I mean, if you need just some of the basic stuff, so we have vials with the alchemist concoctions you might want already made or already empty that you will need to make at some point. You can see the alchemist flask that we have on sale. It has a way of being of great help when you can't create fire yourself. It's a way of basically starting up a little fire to help you cook or make any of your alchemist supplies or concoctions. We have pouches for stuff. We do have healer kits in stock as well here. Perfumes, if that is your fancy. If you have someone special in your life you want to butter up or impress. We have a couple potions for sale.
Do tell me about the potions.
Hold on, I'm rolling
Oh
for
my
it.
god, you guys. We have 3 normal potions and 4 greater healing potions for sale. They are, I believe, 50 for normal and 100 for the greater.
Any other special potions?
I would say yes. There are a few special potions we have.
Ohana, are you still working on the those arrows that you shoot at us to heal us?
Yes.
We could get the potions. Yeah.
Sure. And I was interested in that healing kit. That sounds like it could be useful.
Most certainly. That only costs 3 gold pieces.
Oh, beautiful. I'll take one of those as well.
Absolutely, you can add that to your inventory. I think that's an official D&D Beyond thing too. Healer's kit.
I didn't even
I
see
believe
it.
so, yeah.
Oh,
Leave your
healers.
rights.
Yes.
Wise voice from above.
Just take out the S. Because there was no
This week's episode of D&D
Yes.
sponsored by Cheez-It, made with 100% real cheese. Real cheese matters. TN.
I was just playing Cheese Cube.
Cheese cube.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not cheese cube.
Everybody was like, "Yo, we gotta play Cheese Cube." I'm
That's a
like,
throwback.
Yeah.
Okay. You can also look at
What a
that.
cheesy map.
You can mix potions, and then we roll a D100, and then you see what the result is.
Let's
That's
do
also what
it!
you can do. I just found that section. If you guys want to try and experiment inside here as well.
Let's do
I
it.
totally do.
Okay.
What are some of your weird or wacky potions?
Oh, we have quite a few. Some of them will transform the very way you look. Some of them can end up causing some of the most interesting reactions to you
Let's
and
do
your
that.
body. Okay.
Yes.
All
2 of
right.
those, but different ones.
Okay. That'll run you 5 gold pieces a potion.
That's fine.
That's
There's
quite
10.
a steal.
Oh. High rollers. I did not know. Are you of nobility?
No.
Maybe one day.
I love the ambition.
Maybe one day I can change my birth status.
You
Hey, with
can, you
enough
can
money,
get
you can
knighted
twerk
or
me
lauded,
through.
you know.
I thought you were a sir.
No.
I don't
No?
Nay.
think so.
Oh, well, he's
No,
probably
only Sir Reginald.
Only Sir Reginald.
Sir Reginald.
So honorable.
Ignatius might be a sir.
Ignatius, I guess.
So who would like to...
You seem like the sir type.
I'm going to say
Uh,
Orhana gets to mix these because this was your whole
perhaps.
deal.
Yeah.
So you want to attempt mixing these?
Sure.
All right, she's going to oversee it. You can
I'm a soldier,
mix these
not a knight.
potions. You come over, you see the 2 of them. She has this whole thing, Skyrim. Have you ever seen Skyrim? Mm-hmm. Yes, you guys. Emily, I'm talking to. There's like a table, and there's all these like beakers and tubes and like very classic sci-fi type stuff. And it allows you to easily distill and get a couple drops in at a time and all that to make it come together. So you get to do this, and because you have the kit, you have your the elven woman helping you out, Aurora. You have advantage. So roll a D100.
And you know, Ohana, I must say, earlier I was so impressed by your intimidative prowess. You're just truly a special person, and we're glad to have you around.
Oh, thank you.
She's also inspired.
Good. On a D100?
You know, Amanda's phone is so dramatic.
Yeah. So her sister has the thing where like it sends out an SOS with a certain like button press combination, but
Yep.
sometimes when she sits on it, it sends it out accidentally.
And so it's happened like
Defeats
a
the
few
purpose.
times
Yeah.
where we like panic, and then she's like, "No, I'm fine."
Are you actually okay?
Like it just took, and it like takes a picture and like sends that as well, and it took a picture of like our basement ceiling. Like,
Ah, yes. The most dangerous of places.
all right, the
She's
red,
locked in a basement.
the red one is the tens. Okay.
Here we go.
So that is a straight 90,
Straight 90. Okay.
and
You
with
can add a
advantage,
It's a
51,
So
and I add a D8
add
to both of them.
No, whichever one is better, because I'm going to give you advantage. The advantage is going to go to the better effects on the
Okay.
table, and so you're in the 90s. It's not worth.
The D8.
Yeah, you should keep your
Save it.
inspiration.
Okay.
10 minutes.
You have
It's right here.
you're a natural.
Charm someone.
You picking this up, it's just it reminds you of all the clockwork tinkering you've done in the past, and you're like
He's a scientist.
one part of your brain's like this is the same thing, just different stuff. It's ingredients instead of clockwork parts. Like it's the same shit.
Duh.
This is easy. I could take this woman's job.
I
So
don't got time for that though.
for the potions, you successfully mix the 2 of them. and you find that through Aurora's analysis, you have doubled how long these potions last and their effectiveness. If you drink the potion now, you have the ability to grow gills and breathe underwater for 2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
And you can also, on command, use a polymorph spell once that lasts for 4 hours.
What?
Give it to me.
So you could
Advance.
technically, when you drink it, you could turn into something within reason, probably a challenge rating. In a
Oh, so
reasonable
it uses
world.
it on yourself. Okay.
Yes, so you
I
can
thought
use the
like it gave
polymorph.
a person the ability to cast
No.
polymorph.
No.
That would be
No,
cool.
you
That would be
think
insane.
of something, and then you become that for 4 hours.
That's so awesome.
Just regular polymorph, not true polymorph.
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
Poor not the brave. Oh, is my story over now? No, it's never over. You never get to be a normal person again. Anyway.
Okay.
Fuck.
Cool. So I'll save both of those
Sure.
and bottle them.
Yeah, so you'll write that as polymorph, 4 hours, underwater breathing, 2 days, and it's your mixed potion. You could be like mixed potion and that stuff next to it. And I should be able to remember what it is.
So the polymorph is instantly.
Yes.
On a charisma save.
You can't like use it for underwater breathing, and then in the middle of the 2 days use the 4-hour polymorph. It's instantly.
No, you can use it for 4 hours. You're right. So it's not like an instant you're polymorphed. You can just wait to use it. But once you drink it, you're getting both effects. You can't
Right.
separate it out. But once you drink it, it's like you can breathe
But you don't have to polymorph.
immediately. No.
Oh, so it's just like a
How long
third
do you
polymorph?
have?
You have
The 2
until
hours.
the water breathing wears off.
Oh, okay.
Because you mix them together.
So that's even better.
Yeah. Another of the potions we have, this one, really? Thanks, random table. This one is said to take the wrinkles out of your skins, make you look a little younger, if you are interested in something like that.
I mean,
I
for
don't care.
millions of years
It's
old,
not going to mean
I
anything.
think you look great.
Thank you.
Or Hana might need it though.
Oof, time to get punched.
We
We have one that if you're ever, lacking in the
small.
courage department,
Can only do so
this
much.
gives you a little liquid strength. You might need it after insulting your friend.
Yeah, maybe you should invest in that one, Turner.
I fear nothing.
We also have this that's said to turn your taste buds into a magical ride. Everything will taste delicious when you use this
How
potion.
much is that one?
This one is 4 gold pieces.
4 gold pieces. I will.
How many of them do we need to? How many people do you think are coming to the party tonight?
If you were to put that potion in some food or some drinks, perhaps.
You would have to mix it properly, but I don't see why its effects wouldn't
if
come
I-
through. They won't be as strong or potent, but
Right.
they will definitely help.
If we were to perhaps like take a dropper or something and
Yes.
drop just a few drops in every drink,
Yes.
would that?
The dropper's included. It's 5 gold, so it gives you hands over the package. You only have to put a drop on your tongue, and everything will taste good for an hour.
How many vials of that do you have?
Only 3 in stock right now.
I'll pay for that.
I think we'll take all 3.
Oh well, should I be making more? Should this be a reoccurring thing? Or
Perhaps. It depends.
Okay,
I-
10 more gold pieces.
If I may,
Yes.
Is this
pay for that.
unethical? Is this unethical?
yeah, I was gonna.
Is this drugs?
Turnuk, I think the food and beverage at our bar will be to everyone's liking. I don't think it's necessary to be putting potions in everyone's drink.
It doesn't hurt.
That doesn't. I don't like it either.
It doesn't hurt to have a backup plan.
We don't
Yes,
need a
but what
backup
if they
plan.
come?
We're just
What if
that
they
awesome.
come back and it's not as good?
Yes, the potion does have that effect on people that it is peak taste.
Peak taste.
So
Well, we'll
if we
still
can
take it
ever
just for
reach that
emergencies.
peak again,
Yeah,
people
we'll
might
take
not
it.
want to
So
come
it's
back.
Your
like
companion makes a very compelling argument.
it's like peak. It's like liquid ecstasy.
I wouldn't call it that.
Is she looking around all shit? Can I make an insight check?
What? Yeah.
Is this drugs?
Go
Can I
ahead.
make an insight
Go ahead
check?
and make an insight
no.
check.
Just buy drugs?
I rolled a 19. I don't know what my insight is on this character. It's a 20, non-natural 20.
Hey,
Hey, guy.
Oh, hey.
Hey!
Hey, we're just buying some drugs.
It's not drugs. It's she seems to be telling the truth. She doesn't classify it as drugs. She wouldn't be able to sell drugs in Waterdeep, and definitely not openly to you guys. But it is definitely something that's used for.
What if we had to eat something really gross?
Yes, that helps. It normally helps with people who have nausea problems, and it's typically a oh my god, I want to say melody. It's not a remedy for people that have chronic stomach pains and stomach problems.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I
so
could have
this is
used
an
this
aid.
this
Yeah.
morning.
By the way, this was
Where
a
were
random.
you?
This was a random table, and that just fucking worked out. So that's relatable. D&D is amazing.
That's fantastic.
So yeah.
so
Well, okay.
I would recommend that possibly we use this when we're on the road and taste is not very good. I think using it at the bar is unwise and
all right.
and
I might test some out myself
and
tonight.
dishonest with your customers.
I'll do that with you.
Just for fun.
Yeah. We'll just.
Oh, wonderful. So do you still want the one or the three?
I'm taking all three.
You're taking all three. So 10 more gold. You already paid 5.
I got you.
I already paid the 10 gold.
I paid 15, so I would just give you
So
10.
9.
Give
I'll
yourself 10.
probably
Give it
use
back.
10 gold on something
As they're
else.
arguing about it, she just takes the gold and puts it under a table, and you guys have 3 of the potions of flavor.
Oh, is that an actual thing?
It is probably not actually in D&D Beyond, because you should check. But it's potions of flavor, makes anything and everything taste amazing for 1 hour.
We're not using that in the bar.
I know.
And of the other, I have 2 more potions that you may be interested in, since you asked. This, pardon me, is a very special and highly recommended one.
I'm at 1,000 gold flat. I'm not buying anything else for the rest of the day.
You're all very nice, so results vary, but these are what we call affection potions, and it does help make people be more affectionate.
As if I need help with that, honestly.
Helps the drinker be more affectionate, or helps the drinker
Receive the
attract
affection.
more, receive more affection.
It's more or less either whoever drinks it is going to fall in love. Might not be with you who gives it to them, but you're going to help somebody fast track onto their love life.
That still feels a bit unethical. I'll take one.
These sell for a hefty price, so it's 20 gold pieces.
That's fine. I'll take one.
You can add one. I'm pretty sure Love
Only
Potion has it in
remove 10.
D&D Beyond.
Only remove 10 gold pieces, because you can put my 10 towards that.
Dope.
There you go.
All right.
Excellent.
Well done. I can't wait to
Excellent.
see how you use that on Ragnorum.
Exactly.
In this
What
one,
if he finds love?
I could give up.
We're gonna save the world with love.
drink
Ragnorum
this.
will give
You'll
up.
never make me drink it, tell you.
Have you always been so good?
You know, I've never looked at that Minotaur quite the same ever since. I used to think them be beastly folks, but you never recognize just how much fur defines a physique.
You killed my dad!
It was just trying to get your attention. So, anyway,
Oh boy.
this one is a potion to help with your swordsmanship. Makes you more effective.
I need it.
Okay.
Wait, how does it make you effective? Is it like faster? Do you cut deeper?
Is it permanent?
Yeah.
It is not permanent. It is for a short duration.
Okay.
These are potions, not cure-alls. For this, you become more versatile, so you are proficient with any weapon you pick up for
I
the
already
next
am.
hour.
Okay.
And you gain a
We should buy that for Tyrion.
+2 to any attacks for an hour.
+2 to hit.
Yeah, an extra +2 to hit, as in DM talking to you. I don't know and makes you much better at hitting things.
So it makes my slashing more effective.
Yes.
Right.
Do you have any that would happen to like make your shooting?
I think that's the same thing.
Well,
No, this
I'll
is-
just see if it particularly
Well, I don't
affects.
think this is for swordsmanship. As
Yeah,
it was.
swordsmanship,
She has
not
a little
archery.
label on.
Duh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Duh.
I'm
Pay
such
attention,
a
Zach.
dumb.
Would you like the potion?
No, I think I'm fairly proficient.
I
in
think
most
I'm alright.
things. I'm pretty good at picking things up.
I don't-
could make you one.
Sure, might as well. How much would that cost?
About if it'd be about 10 gold, and give me about 4 days to get it all together.
Sure, that would be great.
Awesome. I will make a note of that. It will be a potion of true shot.
Okay.
Is there any way you can have that sent to a bar?
Of course, we have delivery systems.
Well, that would be perfect. Is it more for delivery?
Yes, indeed. It'll run you an extra gold piece.
Okay, no problem.
So that's 11 gold pieces total.
Gold piece. For
I added
Holy crap.
a filter of love.
Yeah, that's
Filter of love. The next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking this, you become charmed by that creature for an hour.
Ryan, are you okay?
Yeah. Something weird happened.
I just saw him.
What is this? Oh, why nuke Vermont?
Oh no!
So we're just scarred.
Oh my god!
Do we keep playing? I mean, we can't do anything about the nuke. So anyway,
Aftershock will be here in a few hours. So.
anything else you guys want in this shop, or are you pretty happy?
I think we're content with our purchase
Not
here.
yet. I wanted to.
Oh yes,
Okay, yeah.
yes. What would you like?
So I have been making this paste that I'll put on my arrows to
Yes.
give my comrades some healing in the midst of battle.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I would like you to take a look and see if there's a way to make it more effective and see what I can do to strengthen it.
Absolutely. This is a service I charge, and it will probably cost you 20 gold pieces per day for me to take a look at this. Give me 3 days, and I will try to make it more effective.
Can you send it with my other potion as well?
Absolutely.
Can we pay you up
Do I have
front?
to pay you for delivery for that again?
No,
it'll be in the same
it's the
package.
same
We're
card.
We're throwing it together,
so
so
that's
that's
fine.
That's what Amazon does.
Frustration
you
free
help-
packaging, please.
You help explain it to her too, how you made it, so it gives her a good idea of what she's going to attack and try and make it more effective. Do you have it up to 2? I think you have it up to 2 now, don't you?
Think
Plus
so.
2 health, or was it plus 5 health?
I think
it
it
was
might
plus.
be a plus 5.
Did she get it up? I know we were going up brackets.
I don't really remember.
I'm gonna
honestly. It's been a
keep it
long
at like
time.
plus 2 or 3 right now, and we'll
That's
see where
fine.
it goes.
It serves as a healing word, basically.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I
Can-
used it. So
Can we like? Because I feel like
So that
if
would
she,
be
if she's
3
trying to-
days, 60 gold pieces for that one.
If
Just
she's trying to
prove
like
that.
healing word Tellius, who has a really high AC, and she rolls low, that just feels bad. Is there a way
Yeah.
to get around that?
Nope. Nope. This is a creative solution that we invented for ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, you can if you can be creatively to try and get around it, but like in my DM point of view, it's like, can we make it auto hit? Fucking.
No, I'm just trying to think of a
If
way
you're
that-
creative, sure, but that's like my Valkyrie, just like you do it till you're dead. Do we get a roll? Fucking 1. Alright.
okay, when that gets delivered, just let me know how
Yes.
what is decided.
So it's gonna be a 4-day wait. You only have to pay for 3 days for her tinkering on that, so you don't get charged the extra day of her, and she'll make some rolls to see what she can do with that. In the meantime, anything else?
I think we're all set. We should probably head back and make sure everything's cleaned and prepared for the
We got some work to do.
yeah, we
I
got some work to
wanted
do.
to sell my breastplate plate as
Yes.
well.
Oh,
if
yeah,
there's
there's
a
smithing
blacksmith
places
on-
around
on
here.
our
Alright.
That
back.
might be a good idea
I'll,
for you
uh,
to get some armor as well.
All
If
right.
you want to head back.
Do you want me to tag along? I
It's
mean,
up to
I
you
can
if you would like to come with us.
I can try to, get us a discount or something.
What time of day is it?
This like 1 o'clock. You guys still have the early of the day.
All right.
How far to
I'll be back at-
a reputable blacksmith?
That's fine. I just want to be back before 3 o'clock.
20
so we
minutes
can,
or so.
Alright,
I mean,
what's
there's
the-
so many on the way. They're in overdrive right now because of the war. So
prices might be a bit higher.
they are definitely going to be higher, and there's going to be longer wait times for making stuff, and some places might just be completely busy or sold out.
I just want to sell something.
I was just thinking maybe I could get some armor.
You could use it.
I've been taking some beatings lately.
We'll see.
Okay. So you guys go to the trades ward, and at this point, Tyrion, you want to catch up with the group at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure that you're not like, oh, I'm just gonna fuck off for the rest of the day. Tyrion ends up flagging you down, seeing where how you guys are, how your day went, as he caught up on some sleep he didn't quite get last night. Mattress was a bit wet and it was a bit annoying, having some some typical issues. With that said, no, certainly Tyrion didn't wet his bed. You guys
What did you do?
I didn't.
meet Tyrion in the streets as you're on your way to the blacksmith's place.
Hello, mate.
Oh, hello.
Where are you wandering off to?
Oh, I just woke up from a nap.
Care to tag along? We'll catch up on our
Sure.
day.
Yeah, absolutely.
We hired a new bar wench, and he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's flashy.
Ah.
His name is Lupe, and I'm excited.
Yeah, he's getting our supplies for us for the night.
Wait, his name is Lupe?
His name
Yeah,
is Lupe.
Lupe.
What kind of name is that?
It's southern.
He's from
He's from Whitland.
What?
Deep Whitland's the kingdom, so he said Southern Whitland,
Southern
So-
Whitland.
Okay.
Yeah.
somewhere deep down there.
Do you know people down there?
Wow.
No.
I don't either.
And we're going to have a big reopening for the bar tonight. So
Yep.
prepare yourself for many folk coming.
Yeah.
As you were saying this, turning the corner into the trades ward, many blocks from where you originally met them today, you see your friendly guards once again. Hey, you there! Sean one! He starts running. No! He starts chasing after him. He's like, get out and catch me! Ah! The other one comes around the corner and grabs him. Oh, we need to tell you there's a grand reopening tonight! And you see him just like, oh, what? Just, yes, there's a grand reopening. Are you? Xanathar! As they find one of his tattoos and they start beating on him. He's like, ah!
This money's
Which
still
tavern? As they're beating him down.
good. Money's still good at our place. We don't ask questions.
You keep it off the streets! I'm not taking my tattoo off. You keep it off the streets!
It's Left's place, by the way. Free advertising.
There's two officers with UK sticks beating down
Yep.
beating down a halfling
Billy
with
Clubs.
tattoos.
Do they have the hats too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, 100%. That's normal. That's normal Waterdeep.
What's all this then?
What's all this then?
That's another one comes over. Aye, break it up. Oh, break it up! As the two look at him. He's the one that started it. Oh, did he now? She starts beating down on him. He's like, oh, God, Senator, please! Save me!
Oh boy, what a turn of events that would be.
Shows up. Xanathar, come to our bar. Reopening.
You like booze?
Yeah, it's in the other Waterdeep book, but yeah. They're you can even look it up. Just look up Waterdeep guards. They're this ugly yellow and green, but they have the giant top axe and sticks they beat you with.
And now we're on our way to a blacksmith. To
The Busy Hammer in the
Busy
Trades Ward.
Oh, of course. It's
Oh,
busy.
okay.
That's the name of it. I didn't make it
Is that the pricier one?
up. This is actually a new one you guys haven't been to.
Ah.
Just you're closer and you guys are on your way in the day.
Nice.
Most, as I was telling, no, you're already here. You're here, so you know. I don't have to regurgitate. Yeah, okay. So, you guys come to the shop and you can hear, actually throughout the town as you've been traveling, you hear the continuous pounding of steel and making of weaponry for everybody. It seems like it's nonstop, even through the night. All throughout the city, blacksmiths are hard at work. In here, you run into, well, not so much run into the shop, but you see there's a bunch of people in here trying to get the attention like you would at a bar when you're just like, I just want to order my drink, please. Instead, you have normal people. You see some nobility in there flashing around big sacks of coin, some other younger folks, people trying to get their items repaired. You can see like a pickaxe is broken or some livelihood, a wheel needs to be repaired. Some of the normal things that keep people afloat and business owners afloat are falling by the side because they just have so many orders of weapons to be making right now. You see a soot-covered dwarf, and you hear people calling out his name, Baldric. Trying to get his attention.
Stroll up there.
Okay.
Hey, Baldric! You big cock-sacked fucking cunt, you!
Make an intimidation check.
Holy.
Damn.
Oh, that sucks.
No, that's how dwarves greet each other.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Did you watch The Witcher? Oh my god. 10. I rolled a 2.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Intimidation's not my thing. It's a persuasive thing.
Were you trying to intimidate?
As
No.
you
I
hear
wasn't.
all these people just the noble, an audible gasp as all the other people are looking there.
Hey, I got his attention.
Silence there for a second. One of the dwarfs looks over. Which one of you no good cocksucking son of a bitches comes into my tavern? I mean tavern. My shop and insults me with the greeting of the homeland. As he walks over.
It was me.
He walks over. Oh! Nothing like a big fuck to come down on ya! As he starts climbing up onto the bar, and you see him, oh, let's see if you all talk here, as he grabs a hammer from up top and he goes to whack you on the head with
Trying to
it.
catch it.
Give me a dex check. Against his attack.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
I think it's a... Yeah, it's 5.
Well, he rolled two, and it's just a normal hammer. So it's a +3 modifier for the hammer.
Let's go.
So you catch it, and only a little bit hits the top of your head. It's like, oh, you're quick, little bastard, aren't you? What do you want?
We're here to sell a breastplate.
Oh, you're here to sell breastplate? Well, actually, I need materials really badly.
That's what I figured.
I don't even have a snarky joke for that.
I also have a pile of steel ingots from a while ago that you might need.
I did not think this conversation would go this way.
Me neither.
Well, you flat-footed son of a bitch. I'll take what you got.
I also have leather armor. I'm not sure if that would be of any use to you, but
We could always rip apart the leather and remake it.
very well.
If you have something to sell, let me see it.
I pull out the breastplate and my old leather armor that has now been replaced with a frostblast armor.
Yep.
I pull out the +1 longsword that I think I got from the. I don't know where I got it from.
It's probably the dungeon crawl.
Yeah.
Anyone else got stuff to sell?
What do we got? What do we got?
I pull out just my normal dagger without any modifier.
So much shit. Here.
Wait,
You see, all right, so this is going to save me some time. One
Justin,
gold piece for the dagger,
which
normal
scimitar
dagger.
do you have?
What's up?
With a breastplate.
Which
I
scimitars
bought
do
it
you
for,
have?
it looks like 400.
Oh, I have my
bought it for
uncle's.
400.
I don't have the
That's
other
what I'm
ones.
saying.
Was that a normal one then?
I just
it
I
came-
a
reached into the
normal
bag
dagger
and I
is
just,
not
like,
400
No,
gold
the
pieces.
You want
breastplate was
these?
400
Oh, the
pieces.
I pull
breastplate.
out one of yours.
I don't think
Not
I said that
really.
before, so sorry about that.
Gotcha.
These are sentimental. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
think I
breastplates are
really
expensive, so
need
Yeah, I
those.
was thinking about selling them all, but
I mean, I have the drift globe too. I'm good if we want
Yep.
to sell those. Yeah.
I don't know if he's the
okay.
place to sell the drift globe.
I know I'm
so
gonna use the
for
drift
you,
globe.
the two. So you have a dagger, 1 gold piece for the breastplate armor. Excellent condition. I'll give you 450 gold pieces for that.
Sheesh.
Leather, 10 gold pieces for that.
Very well.
All right. Easy doing business with you. Longsword.
I got a nice +1 longsword here.
Oh, that's fancy. Fancy, fancy. Look at the fancy lads coming in here. I was in line.
A fine craftsman like you, I'm sure, could do incredible things with this.
Oh, I think I could. That'll be 35 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces.
That'll save me some time and materials for that, and maybe even improve it a little more for one of the commanders. Get a nice little bonus.
Bonus.
Indeed. What else do we have here?
I'm gonna pull out Tullius's 2 original scimitars from the bag of holding, and I'll just kind of like hold them up.
Thorn blades, not good here, but there is another shop. Since you've all been great bastards, I'll set you up with them. You can go down to
Hold on.
Saren's Fine Swords. Sauron gives a shit about stuff like that, and he will probably pay you good money for it.
Hold on. Aren't those aren't yours? We'll talk about this later. I also want to
Well,
ask.
but I talked about it with Tallius.
Oh, okay. If he's cool with it.
It's
He,
fine.
he has his uncle's
Yeah,
blades.
it's fine. I have my uncle's blades. They're more sentimental to me anyway.
Okay.
And they can cut
While
through
we got
fucking
you.
ice.
That's true. That's really cool. Well, we got you. You think you got a breastplate that could fit me?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy. This one's been nice to do so far today. Luck ran out. Persuasion? 10.
Right now, we're all backed up, and hers isn't going to fit you, big guy.
That's true.
So, I'd say you're going to have to try. We're all knee deep in bullshit right now for the war. I'd say try your luck at the old Smitty's place.
Smitties.
Brian and the Swordmaster Schmitty's.
Smitties.
The Schmitty's. They'll charge you an arm and leg for it, but you'll get it ahead of the. I believe we're on a 3-month waiting list right now.
I
Due
feel
to the
for you
war.
guys. I'm so sorry.
You know, I don't give a fuck what you think, but I do know it needs to get done.
It's true.
Sorry's never got anybody anywhere or any coin.
Amen, brother.
I'm real sorry, but I really need it. What did you say? Takes up. He goes up to the person, just like, "What was your order number? What's your order number?" It was 2. Now you're 7. Now he rips it up. You're 7. Get to the back. He hops back up onto the bar. He's got this it's pretty close cut beard. It's not very long for a dwarf, and it's orange all the way around.
Oh, yeah.
He's a fiery one.
Is it just like that one?
A little bit.
Yes!
You got it in my head, so I'm like,
I
yeah,
know.
I like
That's,
it. I like it.
He's what I
It
thought
works.
of. I loved him.
Yes.
Fiery one.
Well, if y'all done wasting my time, I think I need to go back. Is that it? You all got your money here?
That's it.
Very well.
All set, lad.
Fantastic. This is going to do great work. Sir, what am I? You just see a hammer fly and break into the wall next to the guy's head. Ah, I'll come back. Yes, you'll come back. All right. So, you guys exit
Go.
out of there.
How far to Smitty's?
Smitty's is in the south ward. That would be backtracking another 20 minutes. It's near Aurora's shop.
All right.
Time.
I think I'm done here. I'm gonna head home.
Let's do that tomorrow.
Oh, you can stay out if you want.
Yeah.
I just want to get started on cleaning and, prepping for tonight.
Why don't you guys go ahead? I want to make sure I get this done.
All right.
I prefer not being
I have
put
no
in.
else. I have nothing else to do, and I'd like to pitch in since I
All right.
haven't-
You're part of the family now.
yeah, since I'm the new member, I haven't done too much with the bar. I'd like to earn my keep.
We could show you around. Make you do some of the more dirty work, I guess.
I'd be happy to lend a hand wherever I can.
I knew you'd say that.
Oh, no.
The honourable type is so great.
Oh, he's so nice. I bet he's not going to be nice when he's cleaning up after all the folks we have over tonight.
Yep. Well, he's got to earn his keep. We all had to do it at some point.
It's true. All right. I'll see you guys later.
All right.
And
You
I'll
go
make my
out
way
to
to Smitty's.
the
Do you
sub-ward.
think he'll want Elyrus's room?
Oh, they already
No.
picked rooms last time, and he
Yep.
went in one of the empty rooms. The
Oh.
map
There
is
was
in the
an-
Discord.
There was an extra room for me in
As
case,
in,
It's next to Yavana's room.
it's in
in
Portace,
case
I think.
Elyrus comes back.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, it's
Very
his
well.
room. He
I don't
helped build
wanna-
this.
Exactly.
He helped build
Although
this.
I don't think he could force you to move out. Just he's kind of a.
He's a scrawny lad.
He's
Well-
all.
Quite bred, though.
He's all.
I mean, I could ask him if he's buffed up if you want.
No,
I think you
that's
should.
all right. Being it is his room, he could get me out of it just by asking. So I think he could.
What a.
You don't even know him.
I go.
Dude, Tullius just looking down at Ignatius right now. It's like, I just saw the
what?
most Tullius look ever. Like, what are you talking about?
You don't even know.
Shut up. You stupid honorable idiot. Talk bad about people. You annoy me. All right. So you go down to Smitty's place. It's pretty mob down there as well. You can try and get Smitty's attention.
Smitty.
Well, the rest of you who don't have
back.
anything else to do, you can make your way back home.
Right.
Yep.
The manor.
Yep.
Okay.
Liv's place.
Right. Using my hulking massive figure,
Yep.
I will push my way through.
Oh, I dropped something.
If there's anyone with a nice robe or anything that has like a sash holding it together, I can just kind of tug on it. pull it.
No, not in here. Not in Smitty's place.
Cool.
More hardworking.
Smitty!
No response.
Is there anyone working?
Yeah, furiously
Yeah.
in the back.
Anyone on the front that I can get their
No one
attention?
right now, it looks like.
How do I want to do this? Anyone in here know how to make some armor that'll prevent me from being cut in half?
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, I don't know how else I would go about this.
Oh, there's options.
So I think that's 10.
10.
Or persuasion is 14 actually.
14. It's out there, and the people in the room are like, I'm sure there's places that can stop that large individual.
So there's like nothing on the walls or anything.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things on the walls right now, but it's mostly mainly tools. You can see them working in the back right now, you just haven't got their attention.
Do I have an idea of how much? I'll pay 500 gold for a breastplate right now up front.
Behind you. Excuse me, sir! What did you say?
I have 500 good gold pieces for a very nice breastplate, please.
Oh, you're talking 500 gold pieces. He's talking 500 gold pieces! In the back you hear, I didn't hear a jingle, did I? On your other side, you see Smitty appear. Smitty seems to be a halfling. He has a big curly mustache. His eyes are all slitted up. He has no eyebrows. And he is bald, big pointy ears. And you see him with this, like the goggles on, the circular blacksmithing, like welding stuff. And you have a nice big long pipe. And you can smell this overpowering like tobacco in your face. As Smitty comes over, he's like, I thought I heard gold over here.
Oh, absolutely. There's gold aplenty if you got what I'm looking for.
You hear that? Gold aplenty. You see everybody else in the room like, we have gold. How much gold do you have? Anybody? No? Gold? 500 gold is what I heard.
That's
to the highest
absolutely
bidder.
fair.
You want breastplate?
I want a very nice breastplate.
Like a breastplate.
A very strong breastplate.
We have breastplates here.
All right. Is it
And they're
good?
made very well.
Do you have anything special?
No, I'm a blacksmith, not an enchanter. Go to that
Alright.
Adam place if you want that.
Adam's actually out of town. I don't think he cares, but yeah, I'll just take a breastplate, please.
All right, let's see. For 500 gold pieces, we can give you, talents. Go in the back and get the nice one. Not the ones in case people steal them, He goes back, comes out, it's like, all right, how about, oh no, he's huge. No, not that one. All right, how about this one? Let's get him measured. Yeah, yes, we should get you measured just to make sure it fits. He goes and takes out the tape. And
I should warn you, I have to keep up an illusion because my appearance is a bit frightening.
a noble then. And he starts measuring you. You fucks always bother me down here. All right. That is a weird feeling. Whatever you're into, that's probably an animal. I feel for it. That's why I'm a vegetarian. As he puts out a thing of smoke. It's fucking large. That's the measurements I got. We got those. He goes over, brings out a breastplate for you, and for 500 gold pieces, you can add a breastplate.
Whoa,
Fantastic.
boom, done.
Easy peasy. Thank you for your business. I hope you have a very pleasant evening.
He's already gone. He doesn't see you, and Terrence comes over and is like, have a great day, too. If you ever need to spend that coin, you know where to come.
Once your guys' shift is over, come by Liv's place. We're having a grand reopening.
Oh, you are?
We sure are. There will be booze flowing into the night.
Smitty, there's
and
booze
booze.
tonight at a new place. We might be there.
All right. See you there.
All right. You guys return back to your home. When you guys open up the doors into Liv's place, I need you to make a dex saving throw. As Ragnorum.
13.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god. Fucking with you. Absolutely not.
13.
13.
I'm sorry, you said
11.
Dex.
Yeah, 11,
14.
14,
11.
11. 11's. All right. As you guys enter in, Tellius, you dodge out of the way as a blur comes and lifts up Tyrion, twists him around, and puts him down on the floor as you recognize the familiar red hair of Rainier Nevermember.
Holy shit.
My friends! You are alive! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my... Oh! It's grabbing your faces. Look at you! Look at you! Oh my god! I was... Oh! This is the best and worst thing to happen. I threw you all the greatest funeral ever. I commissioned statues for each and every one... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4... Where's Ulyrus and Shelmir? What's...
Ulyrus is alright.
Okay.
Circumstances were a bit dangerous, and he ended up having to part ways with us for a bit.
Oh.
But he's alright, we've confirmed that.
Oh.
We've already spoken with Fi and all that.
Don't you recognize Shalamir? And I point to Ignatius.
Make a deception check.
Gambling. 12.
Rolled an 11. And we're doing... I'm not going to modifiers. He comes over to Ignatius slowly. Shelmir, what have they done to your great stature? You were so tall and burly. I mean, you're still pretty burly, but an orc. What happened? Did he drink from the unsavory waters?
I'm afraid so.
I believe
Oh,
Tyrion is having a little joke. My name is Ignatius.
I hate the
oh dear God,
honorable
he's not
ones.
coping well at all. Has he created a new personality?
I'm afraid it's gotten that bad.
Make a deception check.
Oh God.
Dude.
I keep rolling fives.
It's like a 17.
Let me tell you, hold on.
It's only 7.
Oh, I think I got
My guy.
Hunter, I thought you were gonna point at the bag of
11.
You don't recognize it?
The dust.
It's okay. It's okay. He walks up triumphantly to Ignatius and he goes, I will love you the same, Shalmir, as he hugs you. You saved my life, and nothing's going to change that. As he backs off. Oh, but you do smell better.
That's funny.
Oh,
How
okay.
far away was I?
40 minutes.
What does he smell of? Goat's milk? Honey?
Which one?
Ignatius.
Ignatius? Ignatius, what would you like to smell like? The character.
Stale farts.
The grass after a nice rain.
I imagine a soldier would have been taught to keep clean. That is the culture of Skoberheim, so they were very efficient at making sure they didn't smell like butt.
Yeah.
So I imagine that would have still carried to your
He
routine.
smells, clean, cleanly. Someone who is, takes care of themselves, hygiene-wise, I guess.
He
also
uses self-procured goat's milk soap.
Goat's milk. So.
Well, it goes wonders for you, Shalmir. You always
Does.
smelled of ash and soot, so this is quite the upgrade.
With
I'd
honey
say.
He
infused.
still smells of ash and soot.
I might need to steal some of that. Maybe give it a bedazzle of my own. But I heard about your grand reopening. I heard you came into town. I would have been here immediately if it wasn't for all the craziness that's been going on inside my world right now. Wouldn't you believe it? After I lost all of you, or what I thought, I went on the greatest non-profit organization spree I've ever gone, creating all these places to help all the dirty poor people. I mean, how can you live like being a dirty poor person? It's terrible, is what it
don't
is.
know.
It's horrible. And it is my job to fix this. And yesterday,
my job
they thought they could tell me no. They thought they could tell me no. That is not my way. I, like all of you, want to help out the people of Waterdeep. So I had to buy a new house for them because we're running out of all the space that we can currently with all the refugees headed here from all around the wars of the world, and just the general poverty here as well. Had to get the approval, the appraisal of the house, had to pay for the house. We had to get the person to make sure it was safe enough, and then we have to put furniture in there. And I admittedly, the clothing for the rugs took me a little too long. They probably don't care as much as I do, but Prussian rugs are in. And I had to get the right pattern, and that may have wasted 3 or 4 hours. Regardless, I rushed over here as soon as possible. And now I'm here, and I can't wait for our party tonight.
Let's have some ale.
Wonderful.
Do we have ale, actually?
Yes. As you guys had plenty of standard ale in stock. Liff is behind the counter, and he's like, around for everybody.
Around for everyone.
Around for everybody.
On the house.
Around for everybody. As he picks it up, and some of the locals come over, and there is a individual sitting on the stage where you used to play.
Who are you?
He is plucking this lute, and you hear
Oh, a
him
lute.
humming some like,
How original.
hello there.
Yeah, hi, who are you?
Oh, my name is see if there's something fun.
Get off me,
Zap Brannigan.
Rafferton Reese Withers.
Rafferton?
What kind of name is that?
It's the name you get when your parents don't love you.
Clearly.
That's why my music tends to be more of the downers and the blues.
Well, that's not what we're going to need tonight.
Oh, this is what I always say. This was the only place that would give me work.
Oh no.
Who hired you?
Live.
Lift!
Bless his soul.
Bless his soul indeed. Bless his soul. The saddest fucking notes are starting to get hit.
Whoa.
Bless his soul.
Whatever the fuck your name is,
Oh,
I'm going to give you a nickname.
Rafferton Reese Wither.
I'm going to call you Ruffy.
Well, I have had a roughy of a life.
Ruffy.
It's been a roughy life. Do. So roughy indeed. Do. I've given up all hope until Liff raised me up. Boop, boop, boop.
That was...
You can interrupt him at any point.
That was... that was music. I tell you what. I'm not going to be around. I'm telling you this, by the way. I own this place. Yeah, shut your mouth, kid. So...
He looks
We're having-
about like 16.
Yeah, he looks like some...
He's going
Like a
through his
human.
emo phase.
Yeah, he's gonna snap out of that real quick. None of that here. Not that we have a problem with emo music or downer music, but the occasion is not right. The music has to fit the mood,
Play the room.
right? You have to play the room, kid.
Oh, all right.
So,
all right.
I will be
can play
taking
the
you
room.
under my wing,
Oh,
and you will be accompanying me tonight,
okay.
performing for everyone.
That sounds
All right.
wonderful. Okay. I will. I mean,
So,
okay.
how's your lute?
It's fine.
I'll pick it up.
Yes.
How's it look?
It's pretty used, and it looks like this is the only loot he's ever had.
I'll tune it up nice for him, perfectly, of course.
Okay. Well, give me a check for that.
All right, I'll take out my perfectly
Yes.
never untuned lute.
Yes.
And I'll just ask him to tune with me.
Okay.
All right, lad. Ruffy, tune up with me here.
All right, Mr. Tellius.
While they're doing this, I'm gonna
Yep.
go inside and actually start cleaning
Okay.
because I'm sure there's a lot that needs to get done.
Yep.
Sure. Make a dex.
Productivity check.
Cleaning check.
A cleaning
Yeah.
check. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean as well.
All right.
Filthy.
Go make some clean checks.
So
As Rainier's like, I will help out.
What
I
was I
don't
doing?
need servants anymore for this.
I think he said Dex, right?
As he lifts up.
Dex?
No, just do a straight 20. Do a
okay,
straight
so I
20
got
roll.
a 16.
A 16, all right.
11.
Cobwebs, man. They're everywhere.
11, okay. Orhana and Ignatius start going to town. Ignatius undoing, like, cleaning up tabletops and some pretty typical stuff, spit and span, making sure everything's clean. Orhana moving things out of the rooms, like Yavanna's just art dump places. She's starting to be like, okay, this needs a little organization. And starts putting them in a more viewable gallery and getting the place in a manner and picking up and getting rid of most of the cobwebs, using her like bow and arrow at times just to be like taking one of like the target practice heads that you would use. They're more broad heads or dull. Whatever.
Dull and broad.
And just going up there, and then like she has like the wind is just knocking because of how fast the bow fires into there, clean situations out of there. Ignatius occasionally trying some magic to clean some stuff off as they're going through. Charnook, you get home around this time, but as you're getting home, you actually see a cart pulling up. And it has barrels on it, and all sorts of ingredients.
Yes.
And you can see your newfound friend Lupe.
Let's go.
All right, Lupe, let's get this unloaded.
Oh, perfect! Yes, and he starts helping you unload barrels. You have with 100 gold pieces, there are 10 barrels of just straight ale. There are 5 of a certain flavor. That would be one of my charts here.
Vanilla bean.
5 of another flavor. So we have Frostmead and Mountain's Bounty are 2 of the ones for these. And then there's a lot of much smaller stuff to mix with. There's probably about 100 or so of just small drinks and bottles of various shots. You can tell he's been all around town this day. We're getting about 3 p.m. time now from you arriving and them going in
we
there.
got plenty of time.
So they're bringing all that in, and then you told him to get food. So he went to one of the local butcher shops, and they ended up getting a bunch of meat for the most part. It just seems like various cuts of meat.
Greasy, good stuff. All right, so I'll help him unload all that into the cellar beneath the bar. And
Sure. Inside the cellar as well, you're seeing the restock coming, and it's coming back to life.
That's a beautiful thing.
Tyrion even coming down there and like setting the fires on again for the first time, getting the place to look excited and
He's
alive.
useful. I mean, yes.
Gee whiz.
Dirty eyes at him.
Do we have like a place where we can put the cart, or is it a rental?
Right now, it's a rental service.
Gotcha.
Do you guys want to check in the studies and stuff like that too? The Shalmir's blacksmithing home.
Do we have any rooms available in case anyone needs to?
There's about 3, and then people could crash. Multiple people can crash inside each of the 3 open rooms right now. Right. There's also Yavanna and Eulyris's rooms, which I don't
we're not
want to
letting
give
those
those.
out,
Yeah,
How's the greenhouse?
you can go upstairs and check.
You mean my bedroom?
Yeah.
As you go up to the top, you can see it's still very well tended. It's actually been leaking into other rooms.
Oh no!
It is
None of that.
in like on the floor of Eulyris's place. It was growing in there. Little bits and pieces got into Ignatius's room.
Oh, no.
One side of Ignatius's room it was painted though. Yavanna's room is completely covered in it. It's been slowly expanding from where it once was.
I feel like she would be okay with that.
Yeah. Well, she is okay with that. That was her intention.
I would like to try and
I want to invent onion rings.
Okay. All right.
To serve at the bar.
Okay.
You're a genius.
Thanks. I try.
Give me a tinkering check.
Okay. Man, I hope this goes well.
Is that dex and proficiency? Oh,
Yeah.
you got it, dude.
I got an 18.
It'd
What's the
probably
dex
be
of proficiency?
intelligence because it's the first time you're doing it.
It's the same,
Sure.
so it's plus
It's a
3 plus your
discovery.
proficiency, so it's plus 6 total. So
Yeah, I actually think I actually have
24.
I feel like for one of my characters I had a +1 to proficiency. The question is, was it Orhana or Belfina?
Sure.
Either way, it's above 20.
Okay. So you sit down, and as they're bringing in the groceries, your newfound, who's extremely intimidated by you, friend Lupe, is keeping his distance. As the little halfling looks over to him, he's like, I'm dropping the groceries off. As he drops them down, you see some onions roll out. And you're like,
I bet I can use those.
So you go away from the group for a little bit into the
That's what I
kitchen
was
area,
doing
and you start experimenting for the about next hour and a half or so, because about every 20 minutes you're trying something new, and you're like, well, I could grill them. Oh, that tastes pretty good. And trying experimenting with some of the butters that you picked up and flavorings of everything. As you get through the hours, I'd say you end up like, hey, Tyrion, come in here. And she like asks you just to give a quick like fire attack on the onions. It chars it. And like that lightning fast char, and you get just the slightest bit of
the deep fry.
Of deep fry.
Let's go.
And you're like, I got it.
If it could be enveloped.
So then you're going over to the stove, and now you're trying to recreate it without making Tyrion an onion ring maker. So you're experimenting, trying to get all of that together for the next hour and a half or so, till about 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Oh my
to
gosh.
Perfect.
invent onion rings.
Man, and the deep fryer.
Yeah. She's sitting there like, how can we make this more efficient? Like, well, what if we boil water really hot? She's just going through it all.
This is
I'm gonna talk to Charnook.
Yeah, go for it.
What's up, homie?
Hey, just to
Holy
let you
fuck, it's 10
know,
o'clock.
It's alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not. That went so fast.
That was seamless.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Do we want to stop right now? It's 10:11.
Is it
It's
10,
the volume
11?
that has to go.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah. The party's not going to be
I
prepared,
have
but you can
to.
have this encounter with Charnook, and then we can wrap up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
um,
Go to 5.
just to show how I might be useful to the bar. Back when I was a enlisted man, when we were not in war, me and some of the guys messed around with making our own ales.
Are you telling me you know how to make drinks? It's taking you this
Well-
long to tell me that you know how to make drinks?
Charnook
Well,
is
we
gripping you
just
by
got to the
shoulders.
bar. I am proficient in brewer's tools.
Oh, you beautiful man. Oh,
Oh shit, this place
you
is gonna
got,
be popping.
you got
hon-
yourself a
he's-
job.
He's honorable, so you know he's telling the truth.
Fantastic.
So I don't know much about mixed drinks, but I've made a couple ales in my day. So if we wanted to make this more like make our own ale or beer to sell here instead of buying it on our own, we could mess around a little bit.
Can we invent sours?
Let me show you the cellar and
Sours
the cask.
exist.
Can we reinvent them?
Yes. You can. Yes.
Let me show you the cellar and the casks, and you can get set up, my friend.
Okay.
With that, we'll pick up the. I don't know. Well, it's gonna be a weird dichotomy to go from really happy party planning to a brutally intense fight. So that's what it'll be nice actually to pick up after the fight next week. We'll probably have a real long session that time. About expect a lot of combat, and then we'll return to the Waterdeep's grand reopening.
Woo!